You know that moment when you catch your reflection in the mirror and think, that doesn't look like me anymore? Well, here's something nobody tells you. The earrings you've been wearing for the last 20 years might actually be working against you. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying this because there's a better way. A way that makes you look younger, fresher, and honestly way more intentional about your style. Stay with me because in the next few minutes, we're going to look at 5 earring styles that might be aging you, and more importantly, I'm going to show you exactly what to wear instead. The difference might surprise you. Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to Ageless Beauty. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found us. This is the place where we prove that looking absolutely fabulous after 60 isn't about spending a fortune. It's about making smarter choices. Before we jump in, if you've been watching our videos and finding them helpful, it would mean the world to me if you'd hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, give this video a thumbs up. It helps us reach more women just like you who want to age with style and grace. So let's talk about something that's been on my mind lately. The relationship between earrings and age. It's real, it's powerful, and it's something we don't discuss nearly enough. Here's the truth. Your face changes after 60. Your skin texture shifts. Your jawline evolves. Your overall complexion does things it never did before. And when this happens, what you wear around your face becomes incredibly important. It's not just about fashion anymore. It's about proportion, balance, and visual harmony. The earrings you wore at 40 might have looked stunning because they worked with your face at that time. But as we age, we need to make adjustments. Not because we're getting older, but because we're getting smarter about what flatters us. The earrings you choose can either make you look refreshed and intentional, or they can actually emphasize fine lines and draw attention to areas you'd rather not highlight. The difference is night and day. And the good news. Once you know what doesn't work, choosing what does becomes incredibly simple. Earring mistake 1. The heavy dangles. The first earring style that might be aging you is the heavy chandelier or long dangle earring. Now I want to be clear. Dangles can work beautifully. But here's the issue. Heavy dangles create constant movement and visual weight that draws attention downward, toward your neck and jawline. As we age, these are areas that often show the first signs of change. The constant motion of heavy dangles pulls the eye right to these spots. It's like putting a spotlight on the one place you might not want attention. Additionally, heavy earrings can actually stretch your earlobes over time. And if you've been wearing them for years, you might have already experienced some elongation. This elongation makes earlobes look less firm, which can add years to your appearance. Beyond this, heavy earrings can create tension on your face, making you want to tilt your head in certain ways. This puts strain on your neck and jaw, and honestly, it shows in your overall posture. So what do we replace them with? Stay tuned because we're getting there. Earring mistake 2. The overly ornate statement pieces. Mistake number 2 is wearing earrings that are too busy or ornate. I know statement earrings are fun. They make you feel bold and creative. But here's what happens when your earring is trying to do too much. All that detail, all those colors, all those textures competing for attention can actually make your face look busy and tired. Think of it this way. Your face is already interesting. You have your features, your expression, your natural beauty. When you add an overly complicated earring to that mix, it creates visual chaos. The eye doesn't know where to focus. And when the eye is confused, it tends to scan for imperfections. So instead of people seeing your beautiful smile or your intelligent eyes, they might unconsciously start analyzing your skin or your facial structure. We want the opposite. We want earrings that complement your face, not compete with it. Simpler, cleaner designs become your best friend after 60. They frame your face. They don't fight for attention. Earring mistake 3. The too small or too close to the earlobe. Number 3 is something that surprises people. Wearing earrings that are too small. After 60, your face naturally loses some volume. Your cheekbones might not be as pronounced. Your face might look a little less lifted than it used to. So when you wear tiny studs or very small earrings, they get lost in your face. They disappear. And when something disappears visually, It creates an optical effect where your face looks broader and flatter. Now, this doesn't mean you need to wear huge earrings. But you do need earrings that are proportionate to your facial features. A medium-sized hoop or a slightly larger stud actually helps define your face and creates better proportion. The key here is that your earring should actually be visible and notable from a few feet away. If someone has to squint to see what you're wearing, it's too small. Also, earrings positioned too close to your earlobe can make you look like you're trying to hide something. That proximity can actually emphasize sagging or loose skin on the neck. A little distance is your friend. Earring mistake 4. The dangles that hit your shoulders. Mistake number 4. This one is sneaky. It's the earring that hangs so long it touches or gets close to your shoulder. Here's why this doesn't work as well after 60. When an earring goes that far down, it actually lengthens your face vertically. It makes your face look thinner and longer. Add the fact that these super long earrings often bounce and move, and they're constantly drawing attention downward and away from your eyes. Your eyes are your best feature at any age. They're where you want people to look. Super long dangles pull focus away from them. Additionally, very long earrings can make your neck look longer and potentially emphasize any texture or looseness in that area. By keeping your earrings at a length that hits somewhere around your jaw or just below, you create much better proportion. You draw focus to your eyes and your smile. You're working with your face, not against it. Earring mistake 5. The yellow or cheap metals. The fifth and final mistake might sound superficial, but it's genuinely important. Wearing earrings made from cheap or yellowish metals. Here's what happens. As we age, our skin tone often changes slightly. Our complexion might become a bit cooler or a bit warmer depending on our natural undertones. But one thing that often happens is that our skin might get a bit more pale or take on slightly different undertones. Cheap yellow metals or heavily yellowed gold can actually make your skin look sallow or tired. They can emphasize any yellowing or discoloration in your complexion. They literally pull the freshness out of your face. Now, I'm not saying you need expensive earrings. That's not what this is about. I'm saying you need earrings made from metals that are either genuinely cool-toned like silver, white gold, or platinum, or warm-toned metals that are high quality like genuine gold. The quality of the metal actually affects how it looks against your skin. Better quality metals have better reflection. They catch light beautifully. And when metal catches light near your face, it actually makes your skin look fresher and more luminous. Number 6. What to wear instead? Okay, so we know what doesn't work. Now let's talk about what does. This is where it gets exciting because you're about to discover that the earrings that look the best on you after 60 are actually simpler and often more affordable than the styles we just eliminated. First, consider medium-sized hoops. Classic hoops in silver or white gold are incredibly flattering. They frame your face beautifully without being overwhelming. The circular shape actually complements mature faces and creates a subtle lifting effect. You're not spending a fortune, but you look intentional and polished. Second, graduated pearls or pearl studs are absolute game changers. Pearls have a natural luminosity that's pure magic on mature skin. They soften your features, make your complexion glow, and they work whether you're wearing jeans or a dress. Pearls aren't old lady. Pearls are sophisticated, timeless, and genuinely beautiful at any age. Third, consider geometric shapes like rectangles or squares in minimal designs. These modern shapes keep you looking current without being trendy. They work with your face rather than competing with it. They're clean, they're interesting, and they don't scream loud. Fourth, look for earrings with a subtle sparkle or minimal gemstones. A small diamond or genuine semi-precious stone can be beautiful without being busy. The key word here is subtle. We're not doing elaborate anymore. We're doing intentional. Fifth and finally, consider mixed metals when they're done thoughtfully. Silver and gold together can look incredible when the proportions are right. But this is where quality matters. The metals need to be good quality so they don't look chaotic together. The common thread through all of these options. They're sophisticated, they're simple, they're proportional, and they work because they enhance rather than dominate. Before we go any further, I want to ask you something. In the comments below, Tell me which of these 5 mistakes you've been guilty of. Have you been wearing super long dangles? Have you been drawn to overly ornate pieces? Comment down below. Seriously, I read every single comment and I love connecting with you all. And while you're down there, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It helps the algorithm understand that this video is helpful, which means it reaches more women who need to hear this message. Now let me address something important. You might be thinking, okay, but where do I actually find these earrings? Here's the beauty of what we're talking about. The earrings that look best after 60 aren't the most expensive. A medium hoop in silver doesn't have to cost $30 or $300 to look beautiful. A genuine pearl doesn't need to be vintage estate jewelry to be stunning. Quality matters, but price doesn't always equal quality. Shop intentionally. Look for earrings that are made from genuine materials. Avoid anything that tarnishes easily or feels flimsy. But know that you can find beautiful options in every price range. Personally, I found gorgeous earrings at regular retailers, online shops, and even vintage markets. The key is knowing what to look for and having the confidence to pass on pieces that don't serve you. A couple of quick bonus tips before we wrap up. First, consider your face shape when choosing between hoops and studs. If you have a longer face, go with hoops. If you have a rounder face, mix it up between hoops and geometric studs. Second, remember that your earrings should coordinate with your overall style, not your outfit. You're looking for earrings that work across multiple looks. Third, don't be afraid to refresh your ear piercings every few years by going up or down a gauge. You want your piercings positioned where they're most flattering, not necessarily where you got them years ago. And finally, invest in a couple of truly beautiful pairs that you genuinely love. It's better to wear the same amazing earrings frequently than to own 20 mediocre pairs. So here's what we covered today. We looked at 5 earring styles that might actually be working against you. The heavy dangles that pull focus downward. The overly ornate pieces that compete for attention. The earrings that are too small and get lost. The earrings that hang so far down they lengthen your face unnecessarily. And the cheap metals that can make your complexion look tired. We also talked about what actually works. Medium hoops, pearls, geometric shapes, subtle sparkle, and thoughtful mixed metals. All of these options have something in common. They're sophisticated. They're simple. They work with your face, not against it. If you found this helpful, I'd be so grateful if you subscribe to our channel. We create content every single week dedicated to helping women over 60 look their absolute best without breaking the bank. Like this video, leave a comment telling me your favorite earring style and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching Ageless Beauty. You're absolutely worth the effort.